Hello, hello, everybody. Hi. Welcome back this evening. We're gonna do some more Bowser in the Dark World running. I'm trying to hit 5 in a row under 1 minute and 10 seconds. So here we go. Great start. Ooh. For dinner today, I've made a chickpea curry. And for the first time, oh man. I've used coconut milk in a recipe, like just blindly. It came out really, really great today. It was a recipe that I was just like, I want this to be more of an Asian curry sort of feel, and so I included coconut milk and bussin' with a capital B. That's what I'll say about it. So highly recommend if you want a sweet curry and you have a like a veggie heavy dish. It was, yeah, I don't really have any I don't know if I really have anything else major to say about it. I've kind of perfected this recipe over the course of a long time, and it's not truly my recipe. My good friend, who I sometimes refer to as the apothecary, due to his extensive knowledge of natural remedies, he gave me this recipe for this chickpea curry. He comes from a family of Haitians and Guyanese mothers that absolutely know how to cook. And so he passed this chickpea curry recipe down to me, the base anyways, and I've added things like potatoes and other spices and removed some things just because sometimes I don't feel like cutting up a tomato or... But it's salty, it's fatty, it's delicious. I've started using vegan butter in the recipe just to remove some of the like heavy dairy stuff. Oh, we're doing this, I forgot. So, and it's been my, like, I think it's probably in all the ingredients to make a big pot of it. It's got to be like less than $5. And then it makes at least 5 meals. And in today's economy, it's delicious. It's served over rice, so that makes it even better. You're essentially eating chickpeas, potatoes, and rice, which is such a cheap combo. Anyways, highly recommend if you want like a 6-7 cent meal. It's too easy these days. The 6-7 meme, it's so pervasive in our dialect. It's unbelievable how often the numbers 6-7 come up in our daily conversation. It's different than when Among Us was a big meme, because the words Among Us, while still pervasive in our vernacular, was not quite the common occurrence in our daily speaking as 6-7 is. And so what an easy reference to make now for like kids. I can't imagine being an elementary school teacher teaching kids to count to 10. Or maybe it's easier now than ever. You know, teaching a kid to count to 10. You've got 2 numbers totally covered. You don't ever have to teach those numbers again. They're going to remember. I think the tricky part is teaching them that they're numbers, you know, and not something that's just an internet meme. I don't know. Anyways, crazy meme. I'm glad it's really wholesome. There's some really crappy internet memes out there. I prefer 6-7 over Skibbity Toilet. Right? I mean, is that a controversial take? Oh, Oh, almost didn't make that jump. Been not very nice. Oh, come on. Still got this, I think. Still got this, I think. Anyways. I don't think anybody needs any more extended dialogue about the the pervasiveness of 6-7 in our culture. Oh, that's one in a row. Nice. Let's get another one. I heard it's 6-7. I heard it's in the dictionary now is like word of the year. Holy the Legend is live again. Thanks, man. It's a short time tonight. But it's good to see the legend is back. We stand on the shoulders of giants, you know what I mean? We've got to get some quality streams in here before I disappear for a while for break. Christmas, I mean. Busy season, you know, got to see the family and all that, right? Anyways, still chasing the same goals as we were, you know, 3 hours ago. Oh, thank you, Goomba. Oh, shoot. No. Oh, no, no. Hey, nah. Oh, clutched it out. Clutched it out. That's one in a row. Dude, hope you're having a good night, Blessed. Hope you're, sorry, Blessed. I hope you're having a good night, Blessed. Hope your night is blessed. Oh, that's not a good feeling. Oh, well. There's a lot of pain on the path to glory. So I hear. Oh, man. It's 9:30 here. I think we got a good, maybe another hour in me before it's time to, call it quits. Get some sleep so I can function like a normal human being. I heard Rome wasn't built in a day or something like that. Yeah, I mean... yeah, which is harder? 1435 16 star or building Rome? I don't know. You tell me. Et tu, Brute? Oh. Oh. That feels good. Oh, that felt clean. Nice ending. There's one in a row. Ooh. Spent most of my evening at Dillard's today, which is fascinating because I don't spend a lot of time in malls anymore at Christmas. I think I really took for granted as a kid how much of the Christmas spirit relied on me going to the mall at Christmas time. And sure, capitalism bad and all that, but man, capitalism is really great at me feeling, at getting me to feel like it's Christmas time. You see all the Christmas lights in the men's jacket section. Oh. Hey, Woo. Happy Sunday night. 1056. Nice. Is that 2 in a row? Was I yapping and I forgot to check? I think so. Oh. Rest in peace, streak. That's okay. Fall down 6 times, get up 7. You get what I'm saying? I moved to Arizona and no snow during winter makes Christmas feel just like another day. Hey, I am a Texas native, so I hear you loud and clear, soldier. I understand completely. There's nothing like a white Christmas. Where I live now, definitely gets snow. Who work tomorrow? Dude, tell me about it, man. I have such a busy week. This stream is my cope stream right now. I'm just trying to forget about my worries. Cope with a little bit of Mario, you know? Hope it's not a busy season for work. At least we're not retail workers in December, you know? It could be worse. Today, I was at a Michael's for a little while. Today, I went to Dillard's and I went to Michael's. I think I'm aging. I rarely go to Dillard's and I rarely go to Michael's, but I went to both on the same day today. I picked up Christmas garland. What the... my god. I must be aging, but I went to Michael's anyways. And I have never been a holiday shopper. I don't really shop for anything. But I stood in a line of maybe almost 30 people at Michael's today. Mostly moms, right? People like buying Christmas gear for the Christmas family, the family Christmas party. Holy moly, that was such a long line. There was a craze going on in the store. The shelves were empty. Aisles were full of people wondering. There's probably a good poem about the night before Christmas on taking place in Michael's. While visions of glass angels and $5 discount jingle bells danced in their heads. Yeah, it was kind of a wild experience. So, yeah, I don't know. I felt Christmassy today, for better or for worse. I felt very capitalist Christmas. You could probably put me in a Kmart commercial, honestly. Kmart's like a TJ Maxx, right? Am I nurse? Kmart, more grocery. Oh, missing the coin. This sucks. What? I think one of the worst things about living in... well, okay. Let me not say anything I don't mean. But living in Texas, you would get snow days, but those snow days were because of just a small speck of snow. Small speck of snow. Or where I live now, you get real snow. And I was about to say that it sucks living in Texas because you don't have the snow days, but you really do have the snow days. They just don't really... it doesn't take a lot for them to happen. Holy cannoli. But I think the biggest Christmas joy that you can experience is waking up and seeing an alert that says no work tomorrow, or don't go into the office tomorrow. Roads are bad, right? That is a Christmas gift like no other. Oh, excuse me, electric boys. Dude, yeah, going this way, off the block that way. So much of a better strategy than trying to make the first jump. Mostly because this part gets so much easier when you're coming at it from this angle. Oh, no. How could I have been so foolish before? Come on, let's get this clean. Oh. Oh, nope. Ugly. But anyways, one thing about being at Dillard's that I was reminded of is those tables that are placed between each section of clothes when you're rounding the corners that are meant for children shopping with their moms. Or maybe it's meant for moms thinking about their sons' Christmas gifts. Or it's meant for the dads who are just there with the moms, right? And what I mean is the tables are filled with just random bullshit. I'm talking like off-brand like grills or like paper airplane design kits or off-brand Lego knockoffs that are just meant to capture a child or a husband's attention and think, oh, I could use one of these, or can I please have one of these, Mom, for Christmas? And you're in the Christmas spirit. There's Mariah Carey on the radio at Dillard's, and you think, oh, why not? Oh, man. Not quite, not quite. But I really felt Christmassy seeing those things. I felt like a child again seeing, or like, slime maker kit. You're like, dang, that seems really appetizing here amongst the, you know, the women's formal wear. Like, why is that next to the women's formal wear? It's because they're, you know, their kids shop with the moms, right? Kind of a weird reason I was in Dillard's. Because of work, I was at a Dillard's VIP event. Excuse me. Where the whole day is designed for Dillard's customers. The store closes at 6, and Dillard's customers get in the store if you have a gold membership. And so it's just 3 hours for Dillard's gold members to shop. It's kind of fascinating, actually. Dang it. But I got to hang out with some of the staff, and they were having this like really interesting powwow beforehand. They had a send-off meeting for this VIP event. It felt very Christmassy. It felt very wholesome. Felt very Hallmark. There were people giving out cheesecake. You know, cheeses on plates. They had a slushy station. All in a Dillard's. First time I've ever had samples in a Dillard's before. It felt like 2005, and then I was going to go sit on Santa's lap if I was a good boy. Huh? What was the work reason for going? So my students sang carols at the Dillard's while people were shopping. Which was like kind of fun too. We sang Jingle Bells probably like 6,000-7,000 times. Sorry. Ah. I feel like I still feel like when I'm driving, I'm inhaling chemicals, even though I just got my have an air filter replaced. I don't know, maybe I'm dying. Oh my god. Oh man. How much time do you think Dark World Red's elevator clip? I have no clue what the answer to that is actually. And are we talking about like let's see. The very yeah. Yeah, I truly do not know the answer to that. I have not even, like, this is more or less, besides some time saves, the same route that I have always run in this game. I've never added a new star that I didn't already start with, if that makes sense. So I don't really know the answer to that. Are you asking because you do know the answer to that? And then I'm like, am I wasting away my time here when I could be saving time elsewhere? All I know is at the end of the day, if I can optimize this, I know it is faster. And I'm so used to it, like, why not at this point, right? Nice, 1 in a row. We'll lock in now. Oh, oh man, what a lame way. What a lame way to break the streak. Albeit it was a streak of 1. Albeit it was a streak of 1. Oh, that's uncomfy. I think I can get this if I actually just for real lock in. I've been geeked, not locked in. As they say. As the kids say. Allow me to retry. Ugh. Regarding elevator clip, though, I do foresee a point in the future where if I am strong enough on the 16-star no LBLJ, I do want to start making attempts at LBLJ. Like, maybe that's sub, oh man. It's a long ways off. Maybe sub 18, sub 17 for me. But I also know what's frustrating about that whole thing is the way once you implement LBLJ, essentially adding a whole bunch of stars. It's like almost like learning a whole new category, you know? And man, I've spent so much time here, you know? Do I want to break from what I've worked so hard on? Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah, Bless, you were saying earlier that you don't do reds, right? Or you didn't do reds for a long time, I mean? Oh, with the bonk. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. Let's see here. We'll take that save there. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Really careful with my movements here. Oh. So a little bit of somewhat world news. I'm wondering if anybody's seen the Chives guy on Reddit. Is that like big news or is that niche news? I don't really know. chives guy. The guy who basically he's like chopping chives every single day till it looks perfect. Or popping. Chopping a cup of chives daily till it looks perfect. And every single day he cuts like a near perfect cup of chives. And there's this guy in the comments, and he's basically the final judge on this. And he circles and draws planes at if there's a chive that's not cut, he draws a little plane at them to imply that they're still towers, if that makes sense. It's a, you know, like 9/11, right? Which one let me send a message for like 7 minutes? Oh, what the heck? Yeah, it's all good. 7 minutes or not, I will be here grinding away. Oh, weird. Huh. Whack. Maybe web services is finally dead. Goodbye, Amazon. That's fast. Ooh, that's faster than I've like ever done it. Ooh, I'm about to hit the wall. Oh, that's good. That's clean. 104 something. So I asked about this kind of shape. I was shocked when I learned it myself. So you get a 55-second star grab on Dark World Reds, and it's about 12 seconds. If you get a 55-second star grab on Dark World, it's about 12 seconds of time saved compared to Hazy Maze, Clave, Elevator, Clip, which is a very easy star. So I don't understand. Are you saying... So you're saying if I get 1 minute and 7 seconds, 12 seconds slower, then it's equal to the Hazy Maze Cave elevator clip. So if I get a perfect elevator clip, then that's equivalent to getting 1 minute and 7 seconds. Or oh, I see. So that would be just a more like Hazy Maze is a more consistent strategy. Oh my god. I think the problem is two things. Oh my god. First of all, I'm the problem. The problem with doing the Hazy Maze, at least from where I'm at right now, is that to not do the reds, you have to do Bowser either way. You know what I mean? You have to learn Bowser in this in the Dark World, but you have to kind of relearn it to do reds, and you'd have to like be kind of like starting over in some way instead of just learning it one way the first time, right? But I mean, point taken that I'm probably losing time doing it as it stands compared to just having learned the Hazy Maze Cave, which is probably like fairly fast. I could probably easily clean up and do a sub 20 with the Hazy Maze Cave thing. We're thinking long term here though, you know? Oh my god. Yet here we are. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, just let me know the sets. Yeah, sure. It is crazy. It is, like we've talked about this already. It is just such a hard star. The reds, or at least, well, but the issue is, I think the issue isn't the reds. Honestly, I think the issue is just the entire the level. Bowser in the Dark World. I think it's just a hard level to get fast. Reds or no reds, you know? Because you're still doing hard strats if you're not doing reds. Right, right. That makes sense. I mean, if you're talking about percentages of time save, you know, like, it makes sense that you would wait, right? But maybe I'm tripping. But I do, like, it makes sense to me that, you still have to do Dark World at the end of the day, right? Which is a hard level, you know? But more you know, I guess. And it's cool to know these stats, because I'm still at the point where, like, I don't know exactly how much time each thing is, right? I'm a little bit blindly following, like, what precedent is, and I don't know exactly what is saving what where, right? I just know Mr. YouTube Man told me to do it one way. my first tutorial, I think, was Squeaks's old tutorial, which is a really funny tutorial in hindsight, because I don't think it's kind of a okay tutorial. It's really not. He does a lot of really funny things in there. Oh my god. Oh my. But also, I think you're saying that, like, reds isn't really a good thing until you can hit a consistent time in reds. Like I'm sure my best gold split right now is probably like a minute 20, which is definitely not saving time between this and a Hazy Maves Cave. It's gonna be so cathartic though when I hit this this 5 in a row. Right, lock in time. Oof. We'll be okay here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hmm. Hmm. Huh. Oh, anyways, Chives guy. I didn't follow up on that story. I think he finally did it. I think he cut the perfect cut. And the entire, like, all of Reddit has rallied behind this Chives guy. It's been crazy. I don't even follow the subreddit's Kitchen Confidential. If you have any, like, if you're really wanting something to waste your time on, go look up the subreddit Kitchen Confidential and look up this Chives thing. You know, it's been kind of a cultural movement per se. Just the entire world rallying around this guy to cut a perfect cup of chives. There you go. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh. Oof. Ooh. One cool thing about this Dillard's gig is I got paid a bit from it, which is nice. Could be some good Christmas gift money. I hate Christmas gift shopping. I hate it with like every fiber of my being. Not because I don't like giving gifts to people. Like, I think giving gifts is fine. But I'm also kind of like, man, luxuries are just so cheap, you know? I think everyone has everything they want in life, but not everyone has everything they need in life. Which is, I'm not being like extra deep here. I'm just saying luxury goods are so cheap, right? So it's really hard to know what to get people for Christmas because I feel like everybody has all the clothes and like random junk that they want. But it's like nobody wants me to pay for their electric bill or their car payment. You know, it's like, you know? So I've been struggling to figure out what to give people. And I think one hard thing is I just have to accept the fact that I am going to get people things that they could very well buy for themselves. And it's not going to be some like special, like, oh my gosh, I would never have had this unless you gave it to me. It's like, oh, thanks, man. I was going to go pick this up from Walmart or something, but I'm glad that you got it for me. Yeah, I don't know, like things like belts or watches or wallets and other things from a haberdashery for men, or like blenders, t-shirts, things that everybody can buy for themselves. They're cheap, right? Cheap goods. Go America. Yeah, it's kind of hard to it's also kind of hard to quantify like what's going to make people like really happy when you give it to them, you know? Like like how do I go down this rabbit hole? Like what's a gift you could receive that's like, "Oh, this made me happier." There's probably not that much shit that makes you feel that way. Yeah, I don't know. New Super Mario controller. Legitimately, I need over-the-ear headphones. I'm probably gonna get those from family or girlfriend or something. This cord is totally shredded to pieces like a cat got on it. It wasn't a cat, it was just like my poor cable management. Oh man. Isn't it kind of wild though that everybody can afford all these really like luxurious things? Like there's probably not a single, for the most part, for a normal person, there's nothing you need around the house that's like out of your reach financially necessarily. But what is out of reach is the entire house or the car, or, you know, big purchases. Kind of sucks. Oh, dearest Hannah. Hey, if you walk in here, you're live. Do you not want to be live? Okay. So yeah, you can remain mysterious. That's okay. There's 1,000 people watching. Hey, how's your drive? It was good. Okay, sounds good. Mwah. Bye. Bye. Anyways, all that to say, don't buy Starbucks and you'll be a millionaire. Just stop buying coffee and you'll be able to afford a house. You know, I was talking about this earlier in coffee, right? How I ordered the shit out of coffee when I was in my first year of work. And I seriously, I bought so much Starbucks. But I did the math later, and I thought I was one of the worst people in the world for it. And it added up. to a lot. Don't get me wrong. It was a lot. But it was only like a couple $100s. Not like a life-changing amount. And don't get me wrong, that's still substantial change. But definitely not like what I thought it would be. I mean, that was a luxury I enjoyed quite literally daily. Nice. One in a row. One in a row. The other side of Starbucks that they don't publicize is how Starbucks, like, if you're in a job to where it's really inconvenient for you to get up and anytime and go to the bathroom, then Starbucks may not be your best friend, because there have been times where the Starbucks caffeine just hits, you know? And there's nothing you can do about it. Like it or not, it's coming for you. And so that was something I always wrangled with, I suppose. Going to water and Diet Coke has changed my life intestinally speaking. Kind of stopped drinking alcohol, so at least that isn't factored in, but that was also kind of a tenuous sort of ordeal as well. What were you drinking the night before? What were you drinking in the morning? It all come to a head. Goodbye, Mario. Oh, no. I used to cap on people before I drank a lot of Starbucks. I was like, who would fall for this? But you realize at some point that it's not key to your happiness long term, but man, does it it feels really good in the mornings, you know? Just get your little Starbucks in the way. Kind of makes whatever morning miseries you have at work go away, you know, drinking your little coffee. I think caffeine makes me better at speedrunning too. I feel definitely more on edge in a good way, you know? Ooh. A lock-in time here. Unfortunate. Getting back on track. We're good. We're good. We're hanging out. We're good. That's unfortunate. Ooh, we're fast. We're fast like Sonic here. Holy shit. Oh my god. Oh no, that would have been it. Oh my god. We gotta wrap it up here soon. We got a busy week ahead of us. We can make some streams happen in the evening, but for now, we're kind of we gotta remain in good focus and health so we can be an excellent human being to other people. We can be kind and courteous. Oof. Nice! One in a row. One in a row. You gonna go with family for winter break? Yeah. I'm leaving on the 22nd to Birmingham. But like, I have so many busy nights upcoming. Like, I think I have some free nights. Actually, it's Hannah. Oh shit. Oh shit. 0 in a row. That has, is busy on the nights I'm free, so it feels like I have a lot of busy nights. But I'm gonna go to Birmingham on like the 22nd. Then I'll be in Birmingham until, maybe the 3rd of January. So I don't know, we'll see. Oh shoot. Oh shoot. Oh shoot. So it should be good. I'm excited to see the fam. Are you going to California, Schwur? I mean, Woo? I'm pretty sure it's just us hanging right now. Nice. You got tickets? I've noticed tickets for planes, and maybe I just don't fly enough. I should have realized this before. That tickets for planes are so much cheaper, like across the board. It's not like, oh, you can find some cities are like, no, it's like, yeah, well, they're expensive, but it's so unanimously expensive across the board. For example, just flying anywhere, you can get tickets for like $100 in February. And then unanimously across the board, every single city domestically goes up maybe 3 times as much. And the cheapest flights you can get are like $200, you know? Wow, did not see that. And it kind of pisses me off because it's like, man, I need to see my family. You know? Who has this kind of money? So I'm getting paid big for some arranging I did this summer pretty soon, which should be pretty nice. Sugoi. Oh, also, what the hell does Sugoi mean? Is that, am I saying that right? Sugoi? I'll say that shit in Kansas. Yeah, what it mean? What it mean? Oh, it's awesome in Japanese. Sugoi. Oh man. All right, all right. I'll take one more run at it. One more run at it before I go to bed. Sugoi. Sugoi. Or is it like Sugoi? Anime would say. Surprised. Here's the reason I don't know that is because I've stopped watching sub in anime. I just can't. I can't do all the extra work. There's so much extra work involved to watching sub. Okay, last one, last one, last one. Have I watched Full Metal? Yeah, dude, I love Full Metal Alchemist. I did watch that one sub, actually. So, freaking love that show. Narratively, it's one of the only animes that satisfies me, you know? Sometimes shonen anime just kind of like they're well regarded, but oh my god, like the narrative is so freaking cheesy. I would say the overall story in FMA is so good. It's not just like, it's not just hype. In fact, it is hype, but it doesn't ever rely on hype. You know, like Mustard destroying Envy, I think it was. Like that's not, that was hype, but that was not like hype for hype's sake. All right, let's see here. Oh. All right, that's one in a row. If this streak dies, then we're done. Either way, we're done. I haven't watched 2003. No, it's 2003. I've heard 2003 starts better, but what is it? It's incomplete or something like that. Yeah, for whatever reason, I know Brotherhood is like the official one. I guess I don't know, but no, I never did watch 2003. I don't know. What's your opinion? Are you talking about the whole gang never comes to house? I thought y'all watched online. Y'all never watch over Discord? 2 in a row. Oh my gosh. We're about to be cracked. Oh yeah, Hunter x Hunter over Discord. Yeah, Hunter x Hunter is another show that I feel is similar to My Hero, or not My Hero, to a Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. Where narratively, it's just peak. You know? Hold on, hold on, hold on. Oh shit. 3 in a row. Hold your horses, hold your horses. Hold on, hold on. Oh shit. Ugh. Everyone chill out. Everyone chill out. Oh, this is gonna be close. No! Oh my god. I am almost inclined to count it though. It was pretty freaking clean. That would be 4 in a row. If I get this one, I'm gonna count it. Anyways, we'll end tonight with 3 in a row. What the hell? Whatever, whatever. 3 times in a row, that's cool. Goodbye. Best 3 times in a row. But that's an achievement. That's an achievement. Did more than yesterday. So long. Farewell. Have a good night, everybody. Be good.